Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Lisa and Wendy with the Theater Guild, and we have a few things to cover that are coming up. And can you believe it? We're actually talking about 2021 items. Well, ladies, thank you for joining me. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. It's nice to be here.
Excellent. Well, we're glad you could be here with us too. Some new faces that we haven't seen from Theater Guild yet this year. So I'm happy to have you both here. So, all right, Lisa, you're going to start us off with the event that's happening on the 19th, the I Am Me. Can you tell us what that is?
Yes, I would love to. And I would like everybody to attend the IME Zoom meeting that we're having on November 19th at 7 o'clock. And I'll give you information a little bit about how to join that meeting if you're not a Theater Guild member. This is our second round of doing what we call IME, where we've had members of the Theater Guild write something about themselves that explains who they are and what the impact has been on their life. This particular one is more focused on the holiday season. How has the holiday season impacted you? Has it been positive? Has it been negative? What did you learn as a child about the holiday season? How does that impact you as you think about yourself today? And we've asked people to do a 2-minute dialogue. Some are funny, some are not, and some are joyous. So it's a wide variety of people who have dug deep to take a look at who are you during the holiday season. So it's an IME holiday season. And in order to join that meeting, which is again Thursday, November 19th, please send an email to theaterguildlw@outlook.com.
Perfect. You know, when you think about something like that, I mean, the holidays for everybody, it can bring so many different things. So like you said, some people dig really deep. Do you think as they do this, you know, and then they read it, is it like a therapy for them? What's been the feedback before?
Well, my experience has been it was a little bit of a catharsis for me. I was able to take a look at, for me personally, why did I travel all the time during the holiday season? And I came to some conclusion about that for myself that would be different for other people, but I did the escape route during the holidays. And I have a particular reason why I did that. And so listen in to find out why Lisa Bender travels during the holidays.
All right, stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm going to be constricted as with COVID. I'm not getting on an airplane anytime soon. My travel plans are now into 2022.
Yeah, well, you're not alone there. I mean, that's been, I think, the hardship for so many people. I mean, I can't even travel to see my father. So it's,
yes.
in Texas. So it's really challenging for so many. So I think this one you're having coming up will be really good. So thank you for that information. Okay, so we've got Readers Theater auditions. What's coming up with that, Wendy?
Yeah, we are so excited. We're launching another Readers Theater for next year. As you said, 2021 is around the corner. And it's an opportunity for our members to try their hand at directing and acting and do it all virtually without having to memorize, which is always a big thing with the theater, and risk their health during this time. So it's we did it this year. We had a very successful Readers Theater that Barbara Powell produced, did 5 different scenes, and there were directors for the first time. I was one. There were people who had never acted before, who tried their hand at acting. And it was really a great opportunity to get our members engaged. You know, everybody says there's not a whole lot to do because we're all home with, you know, and everybody is Zooming, but it's an opportunity to do something really creative and try your hand at something new. And as a matter of fact, we even got some new members join, which, you know, was kind of an unexpected bonus, because I think in part they were energized by seeing us try so hard at trying to keep the momentum going, and they wanted to be a part of that momentum. So it was an incredibly successful program. We're getting ready to launch it again for 2021. There'll be an announcement that will be out very shortly, and it will give you know, a whole new group of people, a whole new group of directors and actors, a chance to try their hand and take us through into the new year. And obviously, we encourage everybody to really give it some thought, whether you're a member or you're not a member. It's a great opportunity to try something new. So look for that announcement coming. Anybody interested will be asked to contact Barbara Powell, who will be doing it again this year. And her email will be in there, and the deadline to apply is December 10th.
Okay.
So
Awesome. Now, you know, it's interesting, and I'm wondering if you guys found this with some of those new actors, is that when they're Zooming, they're not in front of anybody in person.
Right.
And
Right.
I feel like when I'm interviewing everyone, they are so much more comfortable in their living room than they are in the studio.
Absolutely. It's, you know, I directed the scene from Phil Duran's upcoming book, which, you know, we've talked about on your show before. And I initially thought it was going to be very intimidating. I had to deal with Phil, and I had to deal with these actors. And we even got 2 high school seniors who were part of the show. And it wasn't intimidating at all, because you do, as you said, you have that distance. You're not like standing in front of people, you're doing it virtually, and it changes the whole dynamic, which is why I think we're going to be more and more successful with this readers theater concept, because no memorization, no having to get dressed. You can do it in your sweats in front of your computer, no makeup, nobody cares, you know. So it's a great fun opportunity.
Oh, that's great. Oh, go ahead, Lisa.
No, I was going to say, and one of the nightly news programs last night made a big deal about a high school doing a readers theater. And here we are in Laguna Woods already doing readers theater.
I love it.
Because you can do it safely and from the comfort of your home. And
Yeah,
you
you can
can't
have a bunch of people do it at one time too. I mean, I don't know how many people, like how many did you have last time?
We did 5 different scenes, so we had 5 different directors, and some of them brand new who had never. I think there were 3 of us who had never directed before, and then I guess between the cast of all 5, maybe 20 people in the cast.
Oh, okay.
We had over 60 people.
You had 60 people Zooming at the same time.
Zooming at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
our
great.
capacity can go up to 100.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, well, I guess you got to give it a try.
We haven't done it, but 60 was no problem. And it was an opportunity to invite friends and family from across the country who typically can't come and see anything that you're doing. So
Exactly. I think when we're done here, I want to give my dad the email so he can join in on it, because I think he would enjoy it a lot.
Oh, good. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
So we've been plugging the Johnny Carson show for some time.
Yes.
I know that's happening this weekend, and as far as I can tell, there's no rain.
Next weekend.
So yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Next weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah. So we did. You know, we had to reschedule our Village Drive-In show at Clubhouse 5. But we will be presenting it on Saturday, the 21st. And it is a great show, Lisa. I mean, there is something for everyone. There is singing, there are comedy bits, there's magic, there's one of the scenes from the Readers Theater from this year will be enacted. So, you know, it's just a great review. And at a time of people just wanting to kind of do something different. It's great entertainment. There are only a couple of tickets left. So anyone who's interested, I urge you to book fast. You can purchase those via ActiveNet, our Laguna Woods Village activity portal.
Right.
But and just one last thing I just wanted to mention, you know, Barbara Powell has written and directed this review, and under the most challenging of circumstances, whether it's weather, whether it's an outdoor pop-up stage, whether it's a small cast because of COVID and social distancing and masks, you name it, and she has done a stellar job, and we are very fortunate as a club to have her as our program chair this year. She's worked tirelessly and really kept the club energized through these really tough times. So lots of
I agree with that. And I just want to add to what Wendy is saying. The pop-up theater, although there's a few tickets left, it's $5 per car.
Right.
So you can create a clown car and get everybody that you know into the car so they can come see this from the Theater Guild.
Good. Well, it sounds fun. I mean, you guys always put on some great stuff, so I'm sure everybody will really enjoy that and give them an opportunity to do something outside, which is great. So community outreach. Lisa, you've got some comments about community outreach. You guys are really good about doing that overall. What's coming up?
Yeah, so what's coming up for us is really a continuation of supporting the Orange County client program, the holiday program that they're having this year. They're typically focused on homelessness, assistance with homes, and also they run a food pantry for folks, and they're very large contributors to people in need within Orange County.
Mm-hmm.
And we have supported them in the past by what they called their adoptive family program, which they have to, I have a phone call. Sorry, Lisa, hang up.
Hey, man, it's like live TV. Live
TV, right. All right. Okay, it should go now to my voicemail. Thanks. Yeah, we do adopt a family, and we've been able to provide gift cards, gifts for children, food, and now because of COVID, they've also had to change the way in which they are doing donations for families this year. Right. And we're only going to be able to do gift cards and stocking stuffers for the children. And we'll make this donation on behalf of the membership of the club.
Okay.
I think we do like to give back to our community. We have done donations to the Laguna Woods Foundation. We have funded a scholarship with Laguna Hills High School for a drama student in memory of one of the, I don't think she was a founding member, but a very energetic member of the Guild who passed away. So we have that scholarship going. Okay. And in the village, we support the village games.
Oh, right. We
ran a golf cart in the Halloween parade recently. And we put our shows on TV6
right
sometimes so that we can entertain the community with some of the things that we have done. And we're looking at some of our past things to see whether or not they're ready for prime time on TV6. So
that's great. Well, you guys
enjoy doing that.
That's great.
Right, very active. Right.
That's great. That's great. Well, you know, I mean, there's a lot going on, and I really appreciate you guys doing as much as you do. And then just to kind of round things out, Wendy, you wanted to just touch on the elections, and I think that'll be a great way to close out our interview.
Yep, absolutely, Lisa. And as the year turns and we're coming to the end, we all know what elections are about these days. We're no different. We as a club have new leaders elected every year. So our nominating committee has met and we have a new slate of officers we're going to be presenting to our membership at the meeting on the 19th.
Okay.
So some exciting new members to the board and new fresh start for the new year.
Perfect. And if someone did want to participate in that meeting, you could always email you and get the link. So that email is theaterguildlw@outlook.com. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Correct.
We encourage anyone who would like to join in. It's going to be a great meeting. IME First is just a great program, and I think people will really, really enjoy it. So I encourage them.
And we'll do a shout out to your father, Lisa.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. His name is James.
James?
Okay.
James
Okay.
Baptist. So
Okay.
I'll send him the link and hopefully he'll be able to join you guys.
Oh, that
Okay,
would be great.
terrific.
All right.
Terrific.
Thanks so much.
And thank
Okay.
you for giving us this opportunity. We appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. You guys have a great day.
You too.
And we'll be right back after this.